If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, because what I'm about to tell you will shake the Turkish entertainment world to its core. The night Yağmur Yüksel secretly signed onto a new series, someone close to her allegedly whispered, "This will ruin more than just careers." Even for someone like me, who has been hovering around celebrity shadows for years, hearing that sentence felt like a slow-burning fuse being lit under an already fragile gossip minefield. And as the hours unfolded, the whispers stretched into entire storylines involving jealousy, family pressure, late-night meetings, and an unexpectedly explosive wave of fan reactions. But let's start where my paparazzi instincts first tingled, with Yağmur Yüksel herself, stepping into the center of a new storm she might not even realize she created. It all began on a quiet, deceptively calm evening when Yağmur was seen leaving a small production office located on a dimly lit side street in Besiktas. Usually, actresses of her caliber arrive with assistants, stylists, makeup artists, or at least a driver guarding their privacy. But not that night. She was alone, wearing a long black coat, a messy bun, and oversized sunglasses, even though the sun had already disappeared behind the Bosphorus. That alone would have tipped me off. Late-night sunglasses always mean someone doesn't want their emotions to be read. I followed her discreetly from across the street, and what I saw spoke louder than anything she could have said out loud. Her steps were hurried, almost nervous, and she kept checking her phone, the screen lighting up her face with a glow that revealed a mix of worry and excitement. She got into a small rented car, not her usual sleek chauffeured vehicle. Every signal screamed secrecy. Within minutes, messages were flying among journalists, fixers, and industry insiders. Yağmur Yüksel signed something tonight. New series. Huge budget. Possible rivalry incoming. Producers are panicking. Another actress is furious. The rumors went wild so quickly that even I had trouble tracking which came first, the details or the emotions. By the next morning, the media was already buzzing with unnamed source leaks claiming Yağmur was chosen over another actress who had been negotiating for the lead role for months. Someone hinted that jealousy was boiling behind the scenes. Someone else insisted family members were meddling. One insider even said the production company wanted Yağmur precisely because they expected the drama surrounding her casting to boost ratings before filming even began. And let me tell you, they weren't wrong. From what I've gathered, this new series isn't just any ordinary project. It's rumored to be a dark, emotionally intense drama with political undertones, romantic tension, and a deeply fractured family at its center. The kind of plot that requires an actress who can make audiences cry, scream, hate, love, and obsess all at once. The fact that the producers allegedly fought among themselves over whom to cast only adds more fuel to the fire. The biggest question among industry insiders now revolves around who exactly Yağmur replaced. And while no names have been confirmed, one thing is clear: whoever it was, they are fuming. Some claim this actress had even started prepping for the role, meeting stylists, discussing wardrobe, planning emotional backstories, only for the production to abruptly pivot toward Yağmur. If that's true, the jealousy brewing behind the scenes is far from mild. It's volcanic. What adds even more tension is the rumor that a member of this other actress's family allegedly stepped in, trying to pressure producers to stick with their original choice. Family interference in casting decisions isn't new, but it almost always happens quietly. This time, however, insiders say the confrontation was loud, heated, and unavoidable. Some claim voices were raised. Others say threats of industry consequences were tossed around. If that's true, then this project might already be cursed with emotional baggage before the cameras even start rolling. Meanwhile, Yağmur seems unfazed, at least publicly. She hasn't given any statements, no cryptic posts, no liking suspicious tweets, not even a vague, inspirational Instagram story with dramatic music in the background. Silence. Complete, strategic silence. And sometimes, silence speaks louder than any comment. But fans aren't staying silent. They're divided in dramatic, fiery, passionate ways. Some adore her and are exploding with excitement, tweeting memes, posting edits, writing speculation threads longer than film scripts. Others are furious, insisting she stole the role, even though no official information has confirmed such a thing. The emotional reactions alone tell a whole story about how much pressure Yağmur will face once the series is announced publicly. One particularly emotional comment that went viral read, "She better handle this role like her life depends on it, because the drama surrounding it is already a bigger plot than the show itself." Another fan responded, "She didn't steal anything. Producers know who delivers. If someone is jealous, that's their problem." The clash between supporters and critics is becoming a spectacle in itself, with hashtags trending on and off throughout the day. The public fascination with rivalry, even imagined rivalry, is unstoppable. But let's not forget the most mysterious element in all of this. Why the secrecy? Why the nighttime meeting? Why the rental car? Why the sunglasses? Why avoid her team? Why restrict her public interactions for days afterward? Some theories from insiders include, she didn't want her current agency to know before signing. Producers insisted on a secret meeting to avoid leaks. Another actress was still negotiating at the time. Yağmur herself wanted to avoid stirring drama among her circle. A powerful name behind the project requested total confidentiality. Fans, however, have created even wilder narratives. In one version that spread like wildfire on social media, Yağmur allegedly had to meet with the producer's family member who disapproved of the project. In another theory, an ex-partner of hers was somehow involved in earlier stages of casting, making the situation even more emotionally charged. And in what might be the most chaotic rumor of them all, some people claimed that the series is based on a real political scandal, and the secrecy is about preventing backlash. There's no evidence for that, of course, but in the world of celebrity gossip, rumors often travel faster than truth. Still, the part that struck me personally happened when I saw Yağmur again 2 days later. She was walking out of a cafe in Nisanasi, wearing casual clothes and holding a script tucked discreetly under a sweater. The script had no title, only a code name scribbled in big black letters, Projects. Not exactly subtle. Her expression was tired, almost anxious, and for the first time, it seemed like the weight of everything might be starting to show. I caught a glimpse of her talking quietly on the phone, saying something about not wanting anyone hurt, and this was never supposed to be personal. That sentence still echoes in my mind. What wasn't supposed to be personal? What emotional damage was she referring to? Whose feelings were already bruised? And why did she sound like she was trying to comfort someone? Some industry sources claim she has been receiving emotional pressure from multiple directions. Friends warning her about backlash, family members insisting she accept the role because it's a career-defining opportunity, colleagues advising her to stay silent, and producers reminding her constantly how high the stakes are. That kind of environment can break even a seasoned performer, but Yağmur has always shown an inner strength, a resilience layered under her quiet elegance. Still, even strong people have limits. Meanwhile, producers of the new series are reportedly ecstatic. They believe that casting Yağmur has already created enough buzz to guarantee massive ratings. And knowing how this industry works, they won't hesitate to lean into the drama. They'll amplify it subtly, indirectly, without ever admitting they intentionally fueled it. A few cryptic teasers, a carefully leaked rehearsal photo, maybe a blurry set image, accidentally released by an assistant. That's all it takes to ignite the internet once filming begins. But here's where things get really interesting. Someone from the production reportedly told a colleague of mine that the first episode contains a betrayal storyline that mirrors the drama behind the scenes almost too closely. If that's true, Yağmur is about to act out a situation that looks disturbingly similar to the emotional chaos surrounding her casting. Art imitating life, or life imitating rumor? As of now, the public still doesn't know the name of the series, the co-stars, or even the plot. The secrecy is part of the strategy. The drama is part of the marketing. The emotional turmoil is part of the entertainment machine. And right in the center of it all stands Yağmur Yüksel, whether she wanted that role or not. And trust me, this story is only beginning. More leaks will emerge. More emotions will spill. More industry players will reveal pieces of the truth or their own version of it. Because once the first rumor starts rolling, it never stops. Not in this world. Not in this industry. Not when jealousy, competition, and artistic ambition collide. Before I continue digging deeper into this scandal, and believe me, I will, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, because the next twist in Yağmur Yüksel's dramatic new chapter might drop at any moment, and you won't want to miss it.